It's
Today,
great. Spring is sprung here.
All right, Todd, we're all yours. People have
All right, cool. Let's
have
do
a
it.
racket in hand. Without further ado.
All right. Let's do this.
All right. Well, once again, we're lucky to be joined by Todd, who's going to lead us in some front yard drills here. If you've got some space, I see Rich has made some room, Ellie and others, Samantha, it's great. Jed, everyone's ready to move around and practice some tennis skills.
All right, what's going on, guys? How's it going? I'm really excited. I'm assuming, I don't know, but I'm assuming they better be, my team better be out there watching, and everybody else.
Looks like they are.
How's that?
We're here.
I hope everyone's doing well and you're all safe. Welcome to Coral Gables. Spring is sprung here. It feels like it's like 90, which I think it is 90 today, actually. It's super humid. It feels like summer-like here. So this is quarantine tennis. That's pretty much what this is. And we're going to go over a couple of little drills here and there. We're going to do a volley progression. This is Sophia. She just turned 9 years old 2 days ago. She takes tennis.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Thank you. Tell them, not me. Yeah, so I guess let's get started. We can, I was going to start with like a static stretch, or a dynamic stretch, I should say, and do static at the end. But that's not really. You guys can look up different forms of dynamic and static stretching. Dynamic stretching you do before you start playing, just as a warm up, just to get the blood flowing so you don't get hurt. It's not the traditional way of stretching. You basically, when you do it, you want to start from the feet to the ankles and work your way all the way up. And then the static stretching, that's when you stretch all the larger muscles, the quads and everything. That's when you're really stretching everything out at the end to help prevent injury. You guys can look that stuff up. You don't really need me right now for that. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a little volley progression. We're going to start real basic, real simple. I know a lot of you out there are more advanced players, so you already know pretty much, what we're going to cover. But maybe you have other family members or there are other people watching who aren't avid tennis players, and and again, beginners. And we're going to start with a basic progression, and then we're going to work our way up to a little more of an advanced type of move where you guys can even do at home. All right. So real quick, when you volley, you want to use a continental grip. So basically, this knuckle is on bevel 2. There's 8 bevels on a tennis racket. There's 8 bevels. This is a bevel. It's like a stop sign. You want it to be on bevel 2. And then your palm is on 1, right here on top. So right here. So basically, everything stays out in front. If you or somebody, or maybe your partner, doubles partner, whoever, happens to they catch the ball back here, or they're catching the ball back here, what you can do is tell them, I call this a bridge. They can take the bridge and keep it off your body, in front of your body. You see how it's in front of my body here? And you just put your hand in front. This is where your racket should be at all times, right out in front. Your elbows should not be tucked in. Your elbows should not be here, because when you go to volley, there's no way with the pace of the ball coming at you, you're going to be able to get your arm out in time. You're going to get stuck. So you want to be here, right off the body, out in front. When you make that turn, everything works together, turns together. We'll get to that in a minute. All right. So what we're going to do is this, real basic. If you get that ball real quick, please. So we're going to have Sophia here help out with the progressions. Again, we're going to start low, and we're going to work our way up to something a little more advanced. Actually, 1, 2. We'll get a ball. So we're going to keep that continental grip. Now, a really good way to help work that continental grip, hit with somebody. When you're playing, just use the continental grip. Don't switch over to the Eastern or the semi-Western or Western grip, whatever you're doing. Work on that slice. Work on that slice. Work on just using a continental grip when you play. It's really going to help not to strengthen, your forearm, but it's going to help with your skills, your hand dexterity skills, your skills with using a continental grip as well. Now, when you play, and say you are just practicing using the grip, or you're hitting your strokes, whatever it is you're doing, don't hunch. You want to keep your head still, as if you have a glass of water on your head, or in this case, toilet paper. Imagine you have toilet paper on your head. and you want to keep your body upright. So I'm here, I'm upright. So if I'm going to hit a backhand, for instance, I'm here, I'm stepping out. You see how I'm not here? I'm not hunched over. I'm here. A lot of times, if that ball happens to drop short, this is what happens. To alleviate that, you want to move up into the court. Stay upright. Now, when you hit a tennis ball, you should be 6 inches lower, 6 inches lower than your standing height when you hit a tennis ball. So what happens is you're basically almost, when you load and make my unit turn and the racket's in the slot position, see on the backhand side, the racket head's above my hands. Everything's to my left right now. I'm loaded. Now I'm going to step in and I'm standing. So it's almost like sit, stand. All right. And when I'm coming through with two hands, you see the pole? Imagine a pole. I'm making the pole and then I finish. And my upper body is going to finish in whatever direction that I want the ball to go. So if I want to go down the line, for instance, boom, I'm down the line. If I want to go cross court, boom, I'm finishing in that direction. All right, let's get to the volley. So real quick, ready? Real simple. We're just gonna tap up and down. You want to keep a strong grip and just tap, tap, tap. Use your hand. You want to get fancy, you can turn it around, but keep a continental grip. Go ahead, try it. Let's see it. All right, good try. It's all right, good try. So you get the idea. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go. You ready? Here, go over there. Here, let me show first. I'm going to do it, then you can do it. So the modern volley, it's not the old school, stop and punch. It's not the old school. That's a classic volley. I know a lot. That's what we grew up with, for the most part. The modern volley is I'm right-handed, so on the forehand side over here, I'm going to step out. I'm putting all the weight. I'm turning on my outside leg. So I'm here. Everything's going on my outside leg. Right here. Notice where my hand is. It's in front of my body. Notice where my elbow is. It's in front of my hip. The racket head is above the grip. It's angular. My face is slightly open. So I'm here. 1, 2. That's it. It's just a block. You're just going out there and finding the ball. Now, if you want to go, for instance, down the line, you want to hit a ball down the line, focus on the grip part. The grip. So I'm here. Grip. If I want to go cross court, I'm focusing more on the top part, the graphite of the racket. I actually posted a video on that today. It's quarantinetennis.com if you want to see some of my instructional videos. It's the same thing on the backhand. Step out, step up. Out, up. Out, up. All right? Everything's forward. You volley with your legs. It's not one of these jobbers. If I don't turn my shoulder, my arm is going to go straight down. Ball's going to go in the net. You have to get square. You've got to get square. Turn, turn. So ready? All right. One behind me. Your position. We're gonna get Sophie involved in here now. So wait. So here. 1, 2. I'm out. Ready? All right. So go ahead. Hands in front. Real quick. Elbows in front. Make a bridge. Good. Here. Relax. Relax. Good. Ready? Go. Out. Up. Oh, look at me though. Where's the ball? Am I the ball? Here's the ball. The ball's coming. The ball's coming. Step out. Step up. Punch. Good job. That's it. Backhand. So let's try backhand. You ready? Picture here. Hands in front. All right. Let's just focus on the forehand. Let's do it again. You ready? Hands in front. Oh, you don't have to keep your elbows up. Come down. Elbows down. Elbows down. All right. Good. Hands in front. Excellent. Step out. Let go of the racket. Good. So we're here now. Notice the V. You guys see the V? Mm-hmm. This is what you want in your volley, in your arm. That's the structure that your arm should maintain. This V right here when you hit that volley. You lay that wrist back, it's going to create, it's going to be firm, and all she has to do now is go forward. Her body's coming forward. Now, it's not going to be good. We'll do the other one in a minute. Now, again, it's not here. It's not here. Firm grip. It's forward. I'm here. Your body weight has to go forward. You've got to go through the ball. If you just hit the ball and stop, That's what's going to happen. The ball's just going to die. So remember, you volley with your lower body. Tennis is a lower body sport. The ball moves, you have to move. Too many people I see are using their upper body. It's not about muscle. It has nothing to do with that. Your job as a tennis player is to get your body behind the ball before the bounce. You should be moving twice as fast to get to that ball as the ball's moving. If you don't, you're done. This whole game, the whole name of the game is footwork. All right? The faster you can see that ball and identify the height, the spin, the speed. What are the other ones? We have height, spin, speed. Oh my gosh. I've been doing this all day. I should know this. What are the 5 directionals? Oh, direction, height, spin, speed. Oh, whatever. I'll look it up. I can't believe I just forgot this. You got me on the spot now. I'll remember. Whatever. Anyway.
Wish I could help you, Todd.
Whatever. The heat's getting to me. You don't ever want to be moving to a slow ball. If you move to a slow ball, you're not going to get there in time. Again, the same concept goes. You want to get to the ball twice as fast as it's moving. All right, so let's go to the next progression of the volley. What we're going to do is, and you can do this at home. So what we're going to do is Sophia's going to be here, and she's going to move around and punch the volley. Come around, punch, volley. Come around, volley. So it's a little more advanced. It's something that anybody can do. Ready? Go hit the camera. All right, let's see how she does. Over here, in the middle. All right, go around once and then we'll start. Go. Keep going, hands in front. Ready? Punch. Good. Let's get back to me. Back to me. Sorry, keep going. Push. Push. Lower body. Back to me. Good. Next ball. Go around. Go around. Aha. Punch. Good. That's it. Back to me. Couple more. Last 3. Back to me. Punch. Good. Let's go. Last 2. Punch. Let's go. One more. Don't go down. Go forward. Again. Punch. Good job. All right. So if you're going to do a drill like this, make sure you have a low center of gravity. Your feet are at least shoulder length apart. Now, you don't want to be slapping feet when you do this. You don't want to slap feet. Your feet should stay apart. They should stay apart all the time. You don't want to slide your feet. What's going to happen is you're going to get completely off balance, and you're not going to get to the ball in time. Right. Don't clap feet. Sophia was clapping her feet. Don't clap feet. You want to maintain good posture. Keep the head still here. So I'm here. I'm here. Boom. Coming around. Boom. Coming around. All right. All right. The next one, we're going to take it one more step now. We're going to try to get a little rally going. All right, ready? Right there. You guys can see. All right, you ready? Right there. Lay that respect. Punch. Again. Punch. Go over the ball again. Lay that respect. Next ball to right. Punch. Next ball again. Tap. Find it. Find it. Good. Find it. Again. Ready? Hands in front. Don't go down. Open the racket face. Good. Punch. Good. Punch. Excellent. Punch. All right. Good job. So you get the idea. So they're just little progressions that you can do. And when you're working out with somebody, with your partner, you can be on the other side of the net. Start short. So say if this is the net right here, start about 3 feet back, work in, hit maybe 10, 15 balls, keep moving your feet, keep moving your feet, keep moving your feet, hands in front, and then go back a couple feet. Or if you guys go, then you go back to the service line. Same thing. Everything's in the air. Where's my body going? Forward. Forward. If that ball goes low, I don't hunch. I open the face and I'm here. The lower the ball is, the more that face has to open. You can go back a little more, a little bit past the service line. In the air. In the air. So it's called cooperative tennis. When you're doing drills like this, you want to work together. Move the ball around. Hit some short. Hit some high. When you hit a high ball, you just don't want to stand there and put the arm up in the air. You want to move forward. A lot of times you do this, it goes down. The shoulder still has to turn forward. Same thing on the backhand, forward. Now imagine I get a backhand, a high backhand. It's like a lob. Imagine hitting a hammer with the nail. Hit the hammer with the nail, go up. Hit the hammer with the nail, go up. So we get a little closer. If I'm here, go up, go up. So those are some different volley progressions that you guys can work on and do at home. Anybody have any questions? Now that I'm out of breath?
I see Erwin has a question, raising his hand. Go ahead. I unmuted you, Erwin.
No way.
I just wanted to mention a couple of things. Todd, thank you very much. It's great tips. I see
Good
some
to
of the
see you.
people on our team from Mexico City last summer, and some of the things that you just mentioned, Todd, I've mentioned to some of the people on my team. As you mentioned, and just wanted to reemphasize, you're basically saying stick those arms out on the volleys. Don't have them back behind you with your elbows tucked in like that. I always use the term stick your arms out in front. So you're always in front of your body when you're making contact. The other thing, Todd, maybe could you please comment on where the racket head should be? I know that some of the very advanced players, when they volley, the racket head will the racket almost be parallel to the ground. But I think for most players, the concept of sticking arms out and keeping the racket head up will give you more success. Todd, could you comment on that, please?
Yeah, if you keep your hands, if you're tucked in and you keep everything stuck to your body, you're done. Can you guys see me? Because my screen went. No, I know. Real quick, can you guys see me? My screen went black. Can you see me?
We can't right now.
You're frozen.
We can hear you though.
I don't know what happened. I'm trying to get the picture back. It's not coming back.
No, you're frozen. You might have to log out and back in again.
I can't even. My whole screen is black.
Take a look at the left lower menu bar, Todd. Maybe you. Whoop, he
Did
just
you
left.
hit the stop video?
I manually stopped his video. Now I'm asking him to start it up again. We'll see if that works. Can you still hear us, Todd?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Let's see if your video comes back up.
Oh, there
there
we
it
go.
goes. Yep, we see you now.
All right.
I know Ellie and Rich and Jana mentioned to you these things about sticking those arms out. Yeah, Rich, but keep the racket head up a little bit more, but always keep those arms in front and the racket head up. Todd, if you could complete your comments on that, please, and thank you. Oop, I think Todd just got silenced out there.
We lost him again.
His video's off. It says his video's off. Or no, his mic's off.
Right, his sound is off, Marshall.
Yeah. You still there, Todd?
Hello? Yeah, I'm here.
You are.
Okay. We got you back
it's
again.
in safe driving mode. I don't even know. Oh, there. Maybe?
Yes.
Is that good?
Yep, we hear you.
Sorry about that, guys. All right, there we go.
Please.
I can see now. All right. Sorry, I've got I don't have a lot of battery left. All right. So your question about the hands in front, everything has to be in front of the body. Everything. If an inch is better than nothing, a half an inch is better than nothing. Everything should be literally in front of your body. When you work that shoulder, your arms, I'm here. Everything has to be here. You want to maintain that V, the structure. Maintain this structure. You don't want to keep a stiff arm. You don't want to lock everything up. You lay that wrist back. The other spin, but I'm going to the ball. But I'm using my lower body. I'm going out to the ball, yes. I'm going through it. So the racket head and my arm is going forward, but it's not the arm. It's the lower body and everything working together. It's lower body. It's my legs. I'm here. I'm going forward. Why? Because my body's going forward with my lower body. Go to the ball. Find it. Everything stays in front. One good thing you could do to practice that is if you're right-handed, I'm right-handed. So my left hand's behind my back. I'm gonna volley here. I'm gonna work on going forward with my non-dominant arm behind my back. Say goodbye. Bye. So everything's forward. Or you can make the bridge. Let me wait. Make the bridge. I'm here. If you're stuck here with the arms here, you're done. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. Everything has to be in front. Everything has to be going forward. I don't know if I answered your question or not.
Justin, also to keep the racket head up.
Yeah, the racket head stays up above the wrist.
Right.
Exactly. If I drop my wrist, ball's going in the net. If I'm here, you want to keep it head above the wrist. Right here. Again, it creates that V. This is what we want, that V. You see the V? That's what we want right there, not this. I mean, you can volley here at 3 o'clock. So it really should be 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock is where that racket head should be, but typically 1 o'clock. Anybody else?
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Erwin, for the question. Are there other questions people want to raise their hand or unmute themselves? I know it's not conducive to the chat room since everyone's hands are on their rackets, but you can also ask questions in the chat room. I'm wondering, Todd, if you have particular advice for high school, college, other tennis athletes who are mid-season and are experiencing a disruption to their normal schedule. What types of recommendations would you make for anyone who's looking to maintain their mid-season form?
It depends on if they're recreational or if they're more, like tournament players. But typically what I tell everyone is if you're interested in tennis, stay involved. Watch videos, get educated. You can still go on and get a certification in some capacity. Learn about the game and educate yourself as much as you can. Don't eat garbage, still eat clean. Work out as much as you can. Go running, stay in shape, stay fit. Just don't give up and stop everything. Make some videos. Create a website, write a book. I mean, even if you're not the best at it, doesn't mean you can't be knowledgeable enough and still learn information. And then you just, you become more knowledgeable and you improve not just yourself as a person, but as a player as well. So, there's still a lot of things that you can do, and you can create, a year-round plan as well. A tournament schedule. You get information on, college coaches, what you have to do, what's the protocol to, maybe become on a team. Do your research, and get involved. And there's a lot of chat rooms, a lot of groups on Facebook, for instance, that you can still talk to, and again, stay involved. That's, you can do pretty much, you can even go in the street and like what I just did with the volley, use social distancing, use best practices in regard to that. If there's no tennis courts around, you can't sneak into one. But right now I'm a big advocate of stay off the court.
I have a question, Todd.
Yeah.
On the
Great, Scott.
Two questions. One, in terms of stepping, should you, because you said you're stepping forward. You go out to the side and step forward. Do you step at the same time you're making contact, or do you step slightly before the contact?
It's a rhythm. So it's everything, like you're doing that. It's in unison. It's like a rhythm. So say you hit the ball, I'm at the net. I'm splitting right before you make contact. I'm moving forward, and I'm making contact as I step. So I'm here, contact. I'm here, contact. So everything's moving together. I'm not going 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's in rhythm.
You step on. Right, you step on contact. So, boom.
So I'm moving before I make contact. I'm already moving to the ball before contact. Yeah, I'm moving through the ball. You can't move through the ball otherwise. Because if you step as you go literally, if you step as the ball's right here, you're going to be off. You're not going to be in rhythm, and you're not going to be able to go through it. So you want to be able to go through that ball.
All right,
Not
one
just
other
the-
question. When
I
you
have 1% battery. I have 1% battery left.
okay, sorry.
Sorry.
When you hit the volley, you don't want to hit it flat, but you don't want to come down on it either. So I think you want to be able to kind of want to
It's
scoop
linear.
it a little bit.
Correct. Open the racket face. It's kind of like a slice a little. So it's linear.
Right.
It's not angular like you're hitting a forehand. It's linear. Linear. Oh, it's not here. It's here. Open the racket face. Forward. I'm here. Open the racket face. Not here. Here. Forward. So you're cutting. You're in essence cutting the ball.
Oh, I think we lost
We lose.
You know, if I can just make one comment about some of the things Todd mentioned, when he said to go forward, Rich, you and I have talked about this a lot too. By going forward, sometimes people in their volleys, they'll go to the right or to the left when you really should be going like 45 degrees to your right or 45 degrees to your left. That means you're cutting it off. You're going forward more. So rather than just to the side. Right, Rich? I just want to say a quick hello to Joy and to Janet on my team also from last year. It's great to have you. And Ellie and Rich.
I just want to know where he got his hair care product from. That's all. I was curious where he gets his mousse and how I can get my hair to look like his. So I'm sorry we lost.
We can be sure to cover that in the follow-up session. Todd isn't here for us to thank him, but certainly we thank him and Sophia, the birthday girl, for showing us a few pointers that we can work on while we're socially distancing ourselves. Among the sports that will come back into our world, hopefully tennis is among the first, so that you can all be out there fine-tuning your skills in advance of the 2022 Maccabiah. Keep an eye out for other Maccabi USA at-home events. The next one is Friday, anyone who's looking for some swimming tips. Sunday, anyone who's looking for some soccer tips. And then Monday night, we'll be joined by a senior vice president of the NBA, Todd Jacobson, to tell us about the NBA's decision to delay and how they've been approaching this quarantine period. And then finally, on Saturday night, if you want to join me and my family, we'll be leading a short candlelight Havdalah to end Shabbat together. It's great to be with all of you. We will send out a follow-up email to everyone with a survey we hope you'll fill out so we can help fine-tune our programs, technical aspects and all. Have a wonderful end to Passover and looking forward to continuing to be in community with you all virtually before we can be back together